Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'll be talking about choosing between taking up a contract job or going full-time permanent role option. Now, the fact that we're even talking about choosing between a contract job or a permanent full-time position means that you have options and just weighing between which one would make more sense. Now, let's dive into the difference between the two. Now, a contract job is an agreement-based job. A contractor is brought in to do a specific job for a specific time frame. And at the end of that contract, the company may decide whether or not they want to continue with the contract. So you find out that maybe the contract is done in 3 months, 6 months, whatever time frame, they might say, no, you're no longer needed, and you need to have to look for another job. While a permanent job would usually, the individual would usually work like 30 to 40 hours per week. And obviously it's for an indefinite period of time. So the permanent job offers more stability, knowing that unless you do something like where you're terminated or something, you have this consistent, I have a job. Whereas the contract based on like the definition I put out there means that at the end of 3 months, or 6 months, or whatever time frame the contract is, if they say they are no longer doing the project, or the project has been completed, you have to look for another place to work. So contract jobs also tend to pay more higher. The reason is contractors need to manage their taxes. In Canada, most contractors are paid, I think, slightly and better, higher than their full-time employees, because the full-time employees have taxes withheld. EI, you're talking about federal provincial taxes have been taken out. Some other deductions, dues, and etc. Are taken from a full-time role payroll, right? Whereas from the contractors, you're looking at they're going to be doing their own taxes by themselves. If they want to do like RESP, RRSP, it's on them to do all this. So you find out that the major difference is that at the end of the day, a contractor needs to have a plan to keep some money aside, because the last thing you want to do is to get in trouble with CRA or any tax agency at all. So you find out that the contractors have a way of putting aside their taxes, whether the provincial or the federal. They put some money aside for their taxes, so that they can pay their taxes at the end of the year. So the other thing is, obviously, for contractors, many of the companies don't give them benefits like additional health insurance, etc. So you find out that they will be responsible to supplement those additional benefits if they want. Like they go out and get something that is peculiar to them, what they need. So it's all in their hands. So we give you this cash, you do what you want to do with it. That's like the thing with contract job. So I usually advise that in a family, especially if you have like mortgage, you're making payments, or you have like a capital project, you want to make sure that there's a little bit stability, right? So I usually advise that if it's you and your spouse, one person can go the contract route and the other person the full-time route, so that if anything happens, I'd say at the end of 6 months, at the end of 1 year, depending on how long the contract is, and they say, look, we are not proceeding with this contract, there is still somebody who has a full-time role that can make sure that the mortgages are paid, the bills are paid until you get your new contract job. So I like always advise that people try and balance it out. Obviously, if it's a very good money, you can make it work. I know some people who both the husband and wife are actually working contract jobs, and but you find out most times many people tend to go one contract, one full time, in case that there are issues. So this is what I wanted to talk about. Let me know what you think about the video, and if you have topics that you want someone to talk about, how it looks and how the outlook is in Canada, I'll be very interested in getting your feedback. I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.